welcome to Mornin Minds. I'm your host, Charlie. Charmin. Higher. We don't got much going on this week, but on Wednesday, April 1st, there'll be a Pokemon Showdown tournament in the door room hosted by Peterson Hall's Hall Council. And Easter is coming up, and there'll be Easter at the Civic Center, which a lot of people will probably go to because most people probably won't go home because they don't get enough time off. We just get Friday off. We still have classes Thursday for some reason, and we have classes Monday. Easter Monday we have classes. That's really just silly. And as always, for yoga on Tuesday. And we will be right back with the weather after a few words from our sponsor. It's really hot. Callie, you're on. Welcome back, and with weather, Brian Mamatas.
We're going to see a beautiful rain trend at the end of March, and by Tuesday we're going to see temperatures more like Miami, Florida, with a high of 75 degrees. With the start of April, we'll be a little bit cooler, as temperatures will go down and even reach below freezing overnight. And on Thursday, there's even a slight chance of some sprinkles as well. Back to you, Charlie.
Well, looks like I need to start working on my swimsuit body. Also, I poked around the cultural expo. Let's see what I found.
So what country are you representing?
We're representing Germany.
What are some interesting facts about Germany?
Well, here is German money, or European money. They use the euro, and it kind of looks like play money, but it definitely isn't. And you want to talk about the...
Yeah, very interesting about this money is we have these different notes, like 20s are blue, 10s are red, I guess 100s are green, so they have different color codes and a different size. You can see them distinguish easily in your pocket or in your wallet. That's very good. They can see a picture of a typical Christmas market in Germany. And we have this all the time in December. Most time it starts end of November and lasts until Christmas Eve. And it's a pretty nice thing. They are selling some kind of wine. They are selling different sweets and Christmas presents, basically.
And this is what we baked for our German food. It's Zwiebelkuchen, which means onion cake, and it's just dough with onions and bacon and some spices mixed in. It's really good.
Could I try some?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. So where are you from?
I'm from Liberia, West Africa.
What are some interesting facts about that place?
Liberia was created by free slaves from the United States. So most of our culture has been mixed with that of indigenous Liberia and then American Liberians, as we call the free slaves from the United States. So even our flags and everything, it look pretty much like the United States flag, only that it has 11 stripes with one star. Right now, Liberia is at a down state right now because we just had this Ebola issue, and we're just recovering from it. So last week we had just one more new case of Ebola. So it's been a rough time for Liberia, but I'm still proud to be a Liberian. Everywhere I go, when I'm out, I try to represent myself and represent my country as well. So being part of the cultural expo today was a good experience for me. I really enjoyed Thursday when the kids come in and we get to talk to them about our country and they ask very interesting questions. I mean, that's the highlight for me. That's the part I really enjoy, just talking to people and getting to know people. I think this world is really small. If we all can just get to know each other, we'll get along better.
What was the most interesting question that kid asked today?
Oh, okay. It was really funny one. So he asked like, so what if you guys' country had been bombed? Like, we have planes and jets and we bumping you guys. What would you do? And I'll go, oh, really? That's an interesting question. But yeah, we have armies and we have missiles that can take down planes and stuff. So I think it's the image they have of Africa. There's just a bunch of butchers and there's animals and we don't have modern stuff. So it was just interesting, like just explaining it to him, and his face was just like, wow, he couldn't believe it. So it was just amazing, like just talking about things that people have misconception about Africa and the different countries in Africa as a whole.
What food did you have for the expo?
So we had food from Nigeria and Liberia. So from Liberia, I made peanut soup. So it's peanut butter. You mix it up with water, and then you season it up, add curry, chicken, vegetables, and stuff like that. And then we make jollof rice from Nigeria. So that's rice and vegetables and curry as well. And we also made fish stew and then sweet potatoes. So the fish stew goes with the sweet potatoes. So you grab the sweet potatoes, you dip it in this fish stew and eat it. It's really yummy. So, and we also had fried plantain. So that was just like dessert on the side over all the other food that we had.
Sounds good. I wish I could have gotten some.
Oh yeah, sorry, but it went pretty fast. So we were amazed. I think this year we had a lot more people than last year, so we kind of ran out of food really fast. But it was amazing. Just people just coming and asking you and trying new things. So it was awesome. I really enjoyed it.
What country did you guys represent today?
Saudi Arabia.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Yes.
I'm not Saudi, but
He's half Saudi.
Clothes to wear. Yeah. We're both from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, we're both from Saudi Arabia. Different city, but we're both. And we have like different way of clothes, like a little bit different, but still same.
What was your favorite part of the expo today?
Actually, the nice thing is like interact with the people. That's really nice, and it seems like people like willing to know, like they want to really know the culture. They want to know everything about us, which is so nice. I like that in the school, like what they give the opportunity for us and for the people to know different culture.
Yeah, and people were just so excited. Like when the African guys played a skelew and started dancing, like tried to get as many people up on the stage to dance. That was just a ball. Yeah.
That was so nice, yeah. Actually, I think people like the dance part so good because dance make people like together and they enjoying together, which is so nice, really, so nice.
So what country were you representing today?
I was representing Japan and the United States.
And what was your favorite part of the expo?
Gosh, I don't know, because it's all fantastic and the students do a fabulous job. They just really make it worthwhile every year. They do it, and it just gets better and better every year. So, yeah. So I can't really choose a favorite one.
How did you learn how to drum like that?
I lived in Japan for 11 years, and 10 of the 11 years I was part of a drumming group in my town. And then I was also the leader of my group for a number of years, and I taught the children's group as well. So, yeah, it was a fantastic experience.
Sounds like a blast.
Yeah.
So what all did you do today?
Today was actually just sitting down, sitting back and watching our effort be successful. Because we were in the organizing committee. That was Hafiza as the president, me the vice president, and Omar was the secretary. We planned the proceedings of this event, and we organized the meetings. So yeah, today all we did was sat back and watched our hard work look good. Yeah.
And what was your favorite part of the expo?
My favorite part was in the end when everyone just randomly decided to come up on stage, show their individual contribution. The MCs did a brilliant job of interacting with the entire audience. They kept the energy up and made it lively. So that's what I really enjoyed. Yeah.
Awesome. This was free for students, so who sponsored this event?
This event was sponsored for the School of Mines students by the Student Association. The Student Association has the best interests of students in mind, and that's why this was their contribution to this event.
So what all did you do to help the expo today?
So I was responsible to put together the whole show, come up with a schedule, try to see who wants to go first, who wants to go in the end. So we had a schedule set up, and then some people were upset, we don't want to go on first, the first dance. So I had to come up and clear the conflict and come up with a rule and say, hey, you're going on at 1 o'clock, you're going at 12, you're going at 10, so I basically did that part. I didn't cook this time, I didn't really contribute too much, but I did the MC part, me and David. So yeah. I actually cooked in the kitchen, so that helps. I helped the Latino people at their booth. I helped make them mole and guacamole and salsa. Yeah. That's what I did.
And what was your favorite part of the expo today?
My favorite part was so I'm hosting the show, right? I like how people are, into the whole, they're not really just eating and just, being done with food and getting up. I like how few people just stayed back and, trying to see what's happening. And the feedback that I got from the crowd, I think that was great. I really liked their engagement to the whole event. That was really good. We had a really good crowd this year.
Also, what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a sari. It's called sari, and it's a traditional Indian dress for women. And I have earrings. It's called a jhumka in Hindi. I don't really know what's called in my native language. In Hindi it is called a jhumka. Yeah, I'm from India, and this is what we wear. I'm not used to wearing this. My mom, for example, she has a daily sari wear. She has saris for occasions, festivals, weddings. But this one, I bought it from a friend of mine. I had a sari at home, but it was just too much of a bling. So I knew I had to stand at least for 4 hours. So I needed to wear something really light. So I chose to wear it to work.
So how did the expo start?
Well, from what I understand, it started probably in the late 60s, early 70s with international students who were here at that time. The School of Mines has a very long history of having international students on campus, and of course multicultural students as well. We had a number of multicultural groups here today, but they started it years and years ago, and it really kind of took off in the early 90s with a schools day. So the students at that point decided to have a schools day on Thursday. And so we get area school students coming in on Thursday, plus we do the big event on Saturday. So that really kind of added to the dimension of the event.
And what was your favorite part of the expo?
Everything. I love everything. The food, of course, but the entertainment. I mean, the students just did a great job. I heard from so many people that this was the best one yet. It's just wonderful to see the students really take the lead and take advantage of those opportunities and really change things up, which they did, and it turned out fabulously. I love it.
Well, I feel well cultured. That's all we got for this week. Have a great Easter.